Hi, I work for WGSN. We provide creative intelligence to fashion and apparel companies worldwide. My name is Sanir Chakraborty and I'm looking after the Middle East region.
Hi Sanir, so tell me more about WGSN.
WGSN provides creative intelligence, which is fashion and apparel intelligence across the fashion industry. We also provide intelligence to a sort of marketing and creative companies as well. We have been set up for 10 years, so 1998 WGSN was set up, and then it took the world by storm. So basically now we have got 22 offices worldwide, a huge network of people, and 500 plus Fortune oil companies actually work with WGSN worldwide.
So what about your regional presence? How long have you been in the Middle East?
Middle East, we started to work about a couple of years ago, but we never had a presence here. So we used to sort of come over from London or Turkish office and sort of look after a few clients. And then last year we decided that there's a huge opportunity in Middle East, and therefore we can sort of set a base here. And because WGSN, again going back to our sort of background, we are part of a big publishing company called EMAP, and EMAP already have existing Middle Eastern businesses, so Mead Magazine, Amin, for all owned by EMAP. So we already had the structure in place, so that's why I came over here and we set up, and it has been pretty successful from there.
So what kind of services do you provide?
We generally provide services to excuse me, fashion retail companies. So if you're a fashion designer, you can use our services. If you are a visual merchandising person, you can use our services. If you are a marketing company, you can use our services. And if you are an interior company, you can use our services. And if you're a creative agency, you can use our services. We give inspiration and creative intelligence.
How would a marketing company?
They use a lot of what we are predicting worldwide color-wise, for example. What we are predicting, we also have different areas like youth, junior, active sport, what the feeling we are getting from the youth, for example. What is the new trend we are seeing. We also do things like consumer attitude globally, so it doesn't have to be fashion-wise. It can be fashion, it can be anything, food. We also take interviews of industry specialist people as well, so those things help. We have also advertising campaign analysis in our website, so people can actually see the different kind of ad campaigns, how do we analyze them. So it helps marketing companies, and also there are loads of photo files to get inspiration from.
So are these examples or these studies global, or do they also focus on the Middle East region?
These are global. We being a global company,
what about marketers or retailers or merchandisers who want to understand Middle Eastern trends? Do you
we do have, yes, but as I say, we sort of move globally, so we like to keep a global picture being a global company. And there will be something coming out for Middle East, and now the world has shrunk, so we sort of have to interface.
Okay, and what are the challenges do you see? Do you see your clients, do you see a maturity level in this market for the kind of services you provide?
The biggest challenge here is for people to warm up to something creative, because I think in Middle East creative products, people need time to warm up to. So that's the biggest challenge, obviously. But having said that, doing the seminars, showing what we do to the customers, actually help people to educate them, and they sort of, slowly are getting there, kind of thing.
You mentioned your involvement in fashion shows, regional fashion shows?
Yes, we do. We do seminars in fashion shows. So basically, for example, Dubai Fashion Week will ask WGSN to do a seminar in their fashion week. So we will be giving the trend, the catwalk information, future colors, future trends, what's going on in retail generally worldwide, and we're giving out these seminars. This year we are doing in Expo Arabia. There will be two things going on. One, we will be doing a seminar, and the other one will be, it's called On the Sofa with WGSN. So there will be big designers, people like Vivienne Westwood, Giorgio Armani, these kind of designers might come over, and WGSN will be interviewing them and sort of getting their feedback about what Middle East is all about, what's the fashion trends leading to, and things like that. On top of that, we have the seminar.
Okay. And have there been any key findings from this market that you've come up with in the last couple of years?
Well, the findings is obviously the new generation of designers here are quite good. They are very innovative. They are trying to sort of make a fusion between Western and Arabic designs and cultures. The design schools here are very much warmed up to WGSN, so a lot of the colleges like Manipal University, for example, subscribe to WGSN services. I also go and sit in their college catwalks they do as part of the jury to see what they are doing. They do very innovative thing. We also have a very huge directory for graphics, which marketing also use, going back to marketing. And graphics is a big thing in Middle East as well, especially with the new designer side and the way that Arabic is written. It sits well with graphics and things like that. The other thing which we have seen is, though there aren't many Middle Eastern brands here, because a lot of Western influence is here, so a lot of Western brands are set up here, but there's a huge potential with retail industry, so a lot of visual merchandising, retailers, that kind of things are very upcoming, and there are so many retail companies coming on.
But there have been reports in the media about the downturn and the retail boom being over. So how do you think that affects the kind of services you provide, or the demand for your services?
I think it will make our services even stronger. For the simple reason, this is the time when people can't really afford to make mistakes. So to actually predict the right trend, to do the right buying, to actually have the right kind of resources so that they don't make mistakes, they will need a product like WGSN to lead them to perfection or somewhere near perfection. The other thing is obviously traveling as well. People are cutting cost. And if you have WGSN, you get a global overview. So, for example, you're traveling to catwalks, or you're traveling to trade fairs, which people have to do, or for inspirational trips for designers. You get everything from WGSN. So one way you are actually cutting cost.
So do you see smaller retailers, designers, rather than just big chains, international chains, also subscribing or making, or being able to afford your services?
Absolutely, because what I have seen for the last 3-4 months is basically smaller companies or smaller mid-sized companies for whom WGSN could be a little bit on the high side are actually buying more WGSN than large, huge size companies.
But do you offer, say, slabs or packages for
I am trying to promote that. Worldwide, we don't have that. Worldwide, we do not have something like that. We have a flat subscription rate. But given Middle East, and we would like to promote Middle East, we would like to people have the WGSN services and welcome them in our community. So I am sort of giving some kind of slabs to small, mid-sized businesses, yes.
Would it be possible for you to maybe show me some of your trends that you've been predicting in the industry, in the market?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is trend confirmation on?
This is,
on
shape.
Okay.
So this was done in Com Shoppers. So basically this is what we predicted before we gave for this season. And then Com Shoppers is something we do what the industry is doing in various places. So you can see Selfridges, River Island, New Look, Topshop, River Island again, and Extiza have done those. And these were also done in catwalks, as you can see. As you can see, we gave this shape before, and this was already done in catwalk afterwards, the dolly shape and the teardrops drop shape.
Okay.
Spring Summer 2009, we gave this color forecast. So you can see the color palettes. We have given the pinks, and you can see in catwalks the color palettes which were followed what we predicted. And then you can see in store all these colors were being sold in store. And this is how our trend forecasting cycle works basically. So we give 1 in 2 years in advance, which is macro trends, innovation, consumer tracking early colors. Then 2 to 1 year advance is product-specific trends, sector-specific trends, color graphics, shape downloads, details, update business sources. And then 1 year advance now, we give you trend confirmations, a merchandise-led fashion analysts, and must-have items which are called hot picks basically, pret-a-porter, downloads, trade show analysis, catwalks. And real time we give you retail concept stores, VM, shop windows, buyers, comments and news.